What's a condor taste like? And the guy thought it about like a spotted owl.
Oh, ooh.
Yes.
Say some bumper lines, like, y'all keep rocking, we'll be right back.
Okay. I got a little nibble that first casting.
Did you? Around that dock?
Well, it was about 3/4 away from, back this way about 6 or 8 feet. But it was just probably a brim.
That'll work. Thank you very much.
All right, I'm gonna kick it around.
Finesse them a little bit. I can't get
Dock.
That's good.
That wind to blow us, and then we'll both be sitting. Oh, you.
Just another one.
Missed another one.
Folks, I'm Jeff Cook. This is Billy Neal, co-host, and we got Donny here. He's our vice president in charge of things today. That's not things, but things. T-H-A-N-G-S. And
Hey, Jeff, let's start that over one more time, man.
okay. Hey everybody, I'm Jeff Cook, co-host Billy Neal. We're here on Lake Murray in Columbia, South Carolina, trying to catch a few fish for you. And we're having a lot of fun. We got Donny here. He's our vice president in charge of things. He's driving the boat, giving us things to drink and that sort of thing. You got fish?
No, he bumped it.
Well, here, let me get out there and give you a little competition. Now,
He
you're
bumped
back
it.
this way, so we're still good.
You got anything to drink in the cooler?
Yeah, we got something to drink. And give us one of them diet rights in there. One of the few products sweetened with Splenda. Ain't got those old nasty aspartame chemicals in there. Thank you, Donny.
Billy, pick on Jeff some, telling me he play guitar, but he'd have, maybe he needs to put a guitar in his hand.
So you ain't showed me anything yet. And I said, well, I caught the biggest one this morning. Discard any time.
Huh? Jeff, seems like the way we're fishing today, you'd be better off bringing the guitar in your hand instead of a fishing rod.
Well, now let's talk about this morning before we started the show. I think I caught the biggest one this morning.
Yeah, you did. I'll give you that.
I mean, it was a lot bigger than 4 inches.
That was a 4-pounder. I'm trying
In
to
your
stretch it a little
dreams.
bit. That fisherman's lie. There's a couple fish around that dock, Jeff.
Jeff, how about some of these special guests we're going to have on the show?
Well, we've talked with Taylor Hicks. We've talked with Clint Black. Talked with Sarah Palin.
Darius Rucker, I can't wait to get him.
Yeah, Darius is going to be fun. Hank Jr., Hank Parker.
And the NASCAR people.
Yeah, the NASCAR people. Can't forget those folks.
It's going to be fun. Rick Hendrick himself.
Right.
Join us.
You know, he was in the Brad Paisley video as the ticket taker at the drive-in.
Jeff, you working on any CDs?
I'm always working
Anything
on
new?
CDs. I get one done to start another one. I think the next one's going to be a CD with Carolina Shag music on it. I don't mean what you think it does, by the way. In fact, that's a good album. Shag, it's not what you think. Unless, of course, you live in Canada or
Or Austin
England.
Powers.
Now, usually this is a little more productive than what we're getting today. Seems like they're little small bites. The fish may be out on ledges
They're
today.
finicky today.
Give you some background. Yesterday it was 96, and we had a hard rain last night. It's a little cooler today, but We're not sure. Water temperature is 84.4. A little bit warm. Shouldn't make any difference since fish are cold-blooded, you know. But it does.
Enjoyed going around the Bass Pro Shop last night.
Oh yeah. I think it'd be fun to get locked in that place some night.
I think
Oh,
it would
my.
be a blast.
I'm sure they make them.
Remember them old pocket fishermen's?
Yeah, yeah.
I kept one of them in my golf bag.
You're joking me.
Seriously. You get out on the ninth hole, they can't see you from the clubhouse.
You probably had some of them helicopter lures in there with it too, didn't you?
The,
The way Billy plays golf,
the flying lure.
it's always good to keep something extra.
Donny, you want to, they turn the motor that way. They want us to come out and up.
No, I don't think this is the trick.
The other way. There you go, Bo. What's that?
The crankbait, I'm going back
I
to the...
think it's just that little worm. See where that dirt bank is right there? Where the cutout is? If you get us pointed that way and head towards that.
Well, I don't know where that went.
Don't stay out too far away from the dock and everything. The pocket fisherman and the flying lure. What are you digging for, that secret crankbait? Hello. Hello, Moto. Can you hear me now?
Just getting it out of my pocket.
Was that Hank calling you?
I've got to retie if you want to save it till I get ready. I just slung whatever that weight. I can reach out and touch somebody with this one. Come on, Mr. Bass.
So you never fish these tubes a lot, Jeff?
I'm not a big tube fisherman. Why don't you give us some tips here? I can use them more than anybody else that I know of right now.
Well, I love fishing the right bite tubes. They're 3.5 inches. I love using them with a 1/4 inch jig head, putting a little scent on them. You can cast them, you can skip them. I prefer skipping them because you can really get up under the docks. Takes a little practice, but you can get up there to where they're hiding. The only bad part about it is the certain hooks that you use get hung up a little bit more. They do make a weedless hook that or jig head that you can use. You're good to catch that log out there.
Well, any help I can get with tubes, I welcome. I just don't have the occasion to fish
Yeah,
with tubes too much.
they can be fun. Sometimes you can catch a crappie on them. Well, you know they make the little crappie tubes.
Oh yeah,
Is it crappie or crappie?
depends on what part of the country you're in.
Well, today it's crappie, right?
I think so. Yeah. Why would you want to catch a crappie fish?
You want to back us up?
Back into.
You're throwing that tube out and you're letting it sink, right?
Uh,
How are you working it? Describe how you're working it back. You're letting it lift and drop?
You know, casting the tube out, I usually let it go to the bottom, especially on a rock bottom. Raise it up slow. It imitates a crawfish bouncing off the rocks. You let it, raise it up, let it drop. Raise it up, let it drop. Some people, they'll swim it. They'll give it that little twitch, similar to the shaky head. But I prefer dropping it, letting it hit the rocks, and then bounce off the rocks.
When will they hit it?
It's a reaction. Like when it hits a rock and it drops down, it's imitating that crawfish trying to escape to get up under the rock. When you're skipping it, it imitates that shad, skipping across the water. Sometimes you can twitch it a little bit as it's dropping and it imitates a injured shad. See if I can skip one up under that boat. Nope, not today, sunlight. Oh, there's a receipt.
I wasn't going to say anything, but there was about a 3.5 pound bass up here a while ago. I just couldn't get to it.
That's the one I lost.
Yeah, right. You lost it, all right. These coves are about our only shelter from the wind.
Unbelievable.
It's still kind of shady in some parts.
Yeah, we need to get back in that cove area because the wind's starting to blow us towards the boat. Huh? You hand me my diet. There's my diet Coke. Go towards that dock there, Donnie. Like I said, stay off of. Oh, there's a guy sitting on the dock. Maybe we can take a little chat with him. Get a little closer. Hey, I like these cup holders.
Now watch, this guy may have a rod out. He may just be sitting there. He may have some lines out.
Yeah.
Look, you want to go screaming at him?
Yeah, you go right.
No. Yeah, he's got his line tied to that tractor, so when he catches that big catfish, like some of the pictures I seen, he's gonna pull him out with that tractor. Let's settle right here for just a second.
We got some structure on the bottom right under us.
Yep. I gotta go to the back of it. I'm gonna get off that tube and go back to that shaky head.
Cut it hard to the right and just touch reverse. That's good. We're in 10.5 feet of water now. Just a FYI for everybody.
What's water temps?
Water temp's 84.7.
It hasn't moved any, has it? Maybe
Now it's been about the same.
10th.
I was watching a show last night that said the average person eats 18 spiders in his lifetime without
Huh?
knowing it.
Is that spider line or spiders?
Spiders. Camouflage and stuff like peanut butter. Now, it ain't for sure all this is true, but I did hear that.
Spiders.
Clean bottom, but about right there, there's some trash you should come through.
It looks like it's a couple stumps in here.
There's one right there.
Got that little bit harder bottom to it. Maybe we can do something.
I think I'm gonna have to go back to the shaky head.
Well, after today, I think I'm gonna have to get myself back at the Bass Pro Shops.
I'm gonna have to go. I've lost several baits. Several shaky head hooks.
Go pick up some more shaky heads. Hey, should do my hat when he. This daggone
Somebody
wind.
needs to put
I
one
hate
in the
fighting
boat, man.
wind. So where are we off to next?
Well, I can tell you several places. We're going to do one on Weiss Lake. We're going to do some on some farm ponds that I know about.
Susquehanna?
Susquehanna, Gunnersville Lake. Maybe Wheeler.
It'd be kind of hard to get this nitro in that river up there.
Well, I tell you what, we'll just wear nitro clothing. How about that? We'll get a sticker and put on our shirt.
What, we go sit in inner tubes?
Well, we'll get us a, get us a nitro sticker and put it on that inner
Put it
tube.
on the inner tube?
I'm sure we can come up with one.
V9, it'll be a T9.
Yeah. I hate not having a trolling motor. Lunch, they got McDonald's on here?
Hey,
Jeff, talk about the fishing show and all the friends and all the friends you're going to have on.
again,
More about
Have
NASCAR.
you named them? Have you rattled through all the names? We done that?
well, not all of them, just some of them. I'll try to think of some more people. Yeah, ask me again
What?
about,
Who else on the show?
yeah.
Who all are we gonna have on the show?
Well, besides the people I've already mentioned, we've talked to Dale Earnhardt Jr., we've talked to Jeff Gordon. I thought I had a fish for a minute.
Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson. And then we're going to have a special part of this show where we talk to experienced fishermen, you know, guys that have fished it the hard way, and try to get a point of view.
You know, if we'd had Sam Bass today, we'd have had a bass in the boat.
That's right. We're going to have Sam Bass. He's the artist for NASCAR. If you've ever seen anything NASCAR, you've seen Sam Bass's work.
Isn't he the only licensed artist for NASCAR?
I think you're right.